the most exclusive new developments in London. I think they're yet to come. There are some fantastic schemes, some historic like One Hyde Park, the Knightsbridge. You've got at the moment Whiteley's, which we think is a great scheme, Claridges, Park Modern. These are great schemes. But I think coming over the next few years, you've got things like One Mayfair, which is the Caldwells scheme, which is going to be nearly 30 apartments and houses, probably, I would say, setting a new benchmark for luxury in London. They're going to be superb. We've got One Palace Green, which is a development by Red, which is going to be 5 homes in probably London's most exclusive turning, adjacent to Kensington Palace. They're going to be spectacular. And then we're going to launch later this year, early next year, 3 Kings Yard, which is a scheme of 8 apartments in a gated road adjacent to Claridges, which is unheard of in Mayfair. So you've got security, you've got privacy, and we've already got so much interest on that scheme. We can see that's going to be successful as well.
I don't like new developments, but if I was to asked to pick one, I suppose I would say, simply because I like the location, I would probably say the Glebe in Chelsea. But I'm not a new development person. I'm not the right person to speak to about things like that.
So One Hyde Park, we've got the Broadway in Westminster, the ever iconic Battersea Power Station, Thames City, which is down in Nine Elms, Holland Park Gate, the residences at the Mandarin Oriental in Mayfair, 190 Strand, that's a really nice development, I love that development. Millbank Residences, also in Westminster. Chelsea Barracks, that is fantastic. Chelsea Barracks is fantastic and very, very exclusive, hard to get a place in there. And lastly, I would say 64 Buckingham Gate is quite an exclusive development.
So the most exclusive new developments in central London are really surprising me. And I'm even convincing myself that they're starting to sound like a really good idea for the type of buyers that are going to them. Because they are so turnkey that when you don't live here, you don't even need to think about having staff, because the concierge services in these buildings are so helpful. You can take care of your property remotely without the need of having full-time staff. And when you are here, you can have your meetings on site, they've got meeting rooms, your children can be in the spas, there's cinema facilities. I mean, they've become so sophisticated that, you know, even though the wise side of me doesn't really understand how people can bring themselves to pay 30% more, I think that because they're actually quite rare, some of these products that are being developed, that they're starting to really create a market of their own.
One Hyde Park is the gold standard because it is centrally positioned, it's got incredible facilities, it's got the hotel next door, so it does tick a lot of boxes, but it's hugely expensive. If you want to buy One Hyde Park and you don't mind moving a little in the northwest direction, Bucksmead in Bishop's Avenue is One Hyde Park of the north, and it's got 10,000 square foot of facilities, luxurious facilities like private offices, private boardrooms, massive swimming pool, massage rooms, hair salons, gym, private dining room where you have a private chef, you've got a private bar, you've got a games room. So you actually don't need such a big apartment because a lot of the facilities are there. So that is a big plus. We've got 2 major schemes coming up, which are very exciting and wonderfully facilitated. So there are choices around.
The old War Office, the Peninsula, One Hyde Park remains, you know, it's just this epic location for that. You know, still say 199 the Knightsbridge, you know, I sold something in there last year for off market at £4,000 a foot resale in average condition. Sold something in One Hyde Park. Yeah, beginning of the year, off market again. But the old War Office and the Peninsula, our residential development team have been selling, and they're both mega epic.